things are starting to come back around. You've got Trump, like, when I talked to him yesterday, I interviewed him yesterday. When I talked to him yesterday, he exudes this, like, strength and confidence, like, there's something going on where he's, like, not taking this garbage anymore. And you see him speak for an hour and 45 minutes. Well, yesterday he decided to release the fact that he's suing CNN for defamation, which is really hard. Give me the details on this, because he's a public figure. So it's a much higher standard when a public figure sues for defamation. Fill me in.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about him doing this and is that I think we actually need politicians to do this
Yes.
more, because the sad thing about, them raiding Mar-a-Lago, them coming after him, every time we see the left do something like this to him, even our own government coming after him, it's heartbreaking. But then at the same time, we see that Trump never backs down, no matter how far they go, no matter how much they go after him. It just makes him double down and go hard against them. And that's really what we need. I almost feel like 2016, we saw the original Trump, but if Trump has a huge comeback, we're going to see Trump 2.0, because he's going to be going even more hardcore against the left than we've ever seen. And I think originally his goal was, to get rid of the deep state, to go after the swamp. And now he's going after the media, who's really one of the deepest swamps of all time. All of these big corporate media companies, they're all in it together. And they all have this goal of taking down Trump. And they have no boundaries on themselves. They think that it's okay to just completely defame people. They did that to Kyle Rittenhouse, Sandman, all of these other people. And they
Right.
did get some wins against them, but not nearly enough. And so they need to, be held accountable for the lies that they put out against Trump.
I couldn't agree more. And you know what? I agree with you. He sounded so relaxed yesterday. Trump 2.0 makes sense. When you see him speak for almost 2 hours in Michigan and Joe Biden can't remember where he grew up, I mean, there's such a discernible difference. But he's going after CNN specifically for what? The Russian hoax? Lying about his connection to Russia? I mean, you've got video of CNN going on and droning on and on and on about what a horrible guy Trump was, that he's Putin's puppet and everything else. He's going after them for affecting the outcome of the 2020 election by lying in their reporting, pretty much, right?
Absolutely. And there's so much there. There's so much evidence there. I mean, even just the suppression of the Hunter Biden
Yes.
story, even the fact that the media did not let the American people know vital information that would have influenced their decision on who they voted for. The fact that they turned all of this, his connection with Russia, into multiple impeachment hoaxes. The fact that they've continued to come up with lies that have actually affected Trump, also probably financially. There, in many ways,
Yes.
he walked in there being this untouchable person, this person that the left loved. He was such a big part of, kind of our culture. And now he's hated by the left purely because he's conservative and because of his views. And so I think that there is probably a ton of evidence that Trump can use to go after them. So I don't even know where he would begin.
AmericanaByDanielle.com. Go to that website, check out the clothing line. It's Danielle D'Souza Gill.